Peace and blessings, many major mega blessings all over ya. All right, this is ShanGO, aka Real Deal Ray. Had to stop in doing one Shangodiac here. Um, we are doing this live, so if you want to be a part of the party, if you recall, in math class there was a order of operations: like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. All right. This is for Libra, the luscious Libraic people out there. Okay, so whether Libra is your sun, your moon, rising, or whether Libra plays an important part, or is in a part of your chart. If you know your chart, I'm not an astrology expert. What happens is I Shango meet the zodiac. I bend it over the sink, have my way with it, and then we produce a child. And that child is known as the Shangodiac. Okay? That's basically what happens. In almost never mind. Yeah, that's what happens though. So let's see here. Switching screens here. Whoa. Uh Dina Lopez. Let me say hi to everybody before I get. So if you're watching the rebroadcast, just be patient. Chill the fuck out. All right, we're gonna get to the damn thing. Angelique Scorpio. Probably Thursday sometime. I'm taking my time with these. J Lo, what's going on, me? Reina, Infinite Good. Blessings to you. Elodie Medium. Hey, bonjour. Mark Brown, what's going on, God? Good to see you, man. All right, sir. Uh, J Lo, this is your moon sign, huh? Ah, your emotions must be. Whew. First of all, okay. Sanchez, the sexy Sanchez. What's going on, sexy Sanchez? How are you, sexy? All right, so let's get back to business here because we do not have all the time in the world, even though it's an illusion and it's a concept. But so look, since time is really irrelevant, all right. Make sure this shit ain't all by my nose and stuff. Like, I hate that shit. Um, what you could do if you got that Libraic energy and you want to connect and see if there's some type of message that's going to funnel through, it's going to ejaculate from here to in your ear. Okay, what you could do is blow on Daddy's deck. You see these twin vortexes. All right, yeah, gotcha. As I like to say, never underestimate the power of a collective blow job. All right, it works wonders. Okay, so let's go. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna see and look and peek around, see like what the influences are that kind of led you here right now, right here, right now. Then we're gonna look and see what are some hidden influences going on that you may not be aware of. Okay, probably not aware of. Okay, for those of you, of course, who this does apply. Second, we're gonna look at from here on out, where should I be placing more of my focus as far as my energy? Where focus goes, energy flows. Truest shit ever said. I didn't make it up, but wish I did. That'd be awesome. But yeah. So think of it as leverage also. All right. So let's get into it with one fell swoop. What's going on with Libra? And I got some new cards coming. A couple new cards, a couple new decks. You'll be seeing some new decks. All right. Cause it's just that time, I like it's time to bump up my collection. You know what I mean? Uh, okay, you with me? Are you with me? Oh Lord, Libra, Libra. Something is a brewing right now, but we're gonna get to that. So let's look and see what was going on before we get to right now. But for some of you Libras, yo, something is brewing, man. Some type of Unexpected, out the blue. What the fuck is this type of event happening? Okay, so let me just see though what's going on. Just give me a moment here. Okay, so one thing here that's actually just going like, hey, hey, pick me, pick me. There, and it's kind of fitting for you in some ways, even though you guys kind of handle this energy. Oh wait, before I even get into this, Spirit was telling me to tell some of you, quit cock blocking yourself, because that's what you've been doing. Okay, your analysis by paralysis in certain areas, certain contexts, has basically cosmically been, you've been cosmically cock blocking yourself. Okay, that's what's been happening. All right, in many ways, it takes many ways, shapes, and forms. Um, some of your opportunities to, open your roads, they appear, but if you ain't able to take advantage of them, doop, they disappear. But you know what? Everything in its own time. So maybe it's best for you to cock block yourself right now, okay? Until you're ready. Not all fruit of the same tree ripen at the same time. And that's just the way it is, okay? But anyways, so there's a lot of division. Okay, there's a lot of division going on. I see leading up to right now. Whether you feel divided, I know a lot of you Libras do feel divided. Either that be by your career and aspirations versus your obligations, or um, it could just be even within yourself. You giving all this stuff, and also time for yourself, because you do like to, what is important to you is also to make sure you're constantly learning and expanding a lot in whatever way you do that, whether it's reading or whether it's actually just experiencing life, which is actually the best way. But this division is also like, and then of course there is that demographic of Libras that is stepping to the forefront of my mind's eye, where I see you have been divested of your cash or some cash. Okay, by somebody that you were overly optimistic. Of course, you somewhat knew better, but your emotions got the best of you. You wanted to believe that this person would do what they say, but they didn't. You know, and even though you put that front on, that mask, because a lot of you Libras, you give a fuck how you come off to people, almost in a way where too much. You like, some of y'all like rubbing shoulders with somebody who's supposed to be somebody. You know what I mean? You like all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and you give a shit about your little public image and stuff like that. Okay, but in the end, and maybe some of you other Libras are watching this, and you guys have kind of been able to move past that now. You've kind of gotten past that stage. Um, yeah. But another thing that's stepping in here, as far as, was a change of heart. Okay, it's a change of heart, but it wasn't necessarily what could be described. Now I can't say it's a negative change of heart, because for an alchemist, for a sorcerer such as myself, there is no bad, there is no good. There just is what it is. So, how, why should we take it and change it if we choose to? You know? So, I say that to say, because I'm seeing here what could be, let me say it in a way that could be understood by those who may not understand or have had a chance to experience certain things. So they're still living in the reality of good, bad, evil, love, hate, up, down. I mean, yes, we all exist in that same realm as well. A piece of us anyway. Our consciousness doesn't have to be there. But I digress in here. The reason why I'm saying that is because this is coming up. Okay. Um, like I said, I see a change of heart, but it's something. Let me just be honest. Something is trying to get your attention. Something's been trying to get you. There's something deeply seated, deeply suppressed. And the way it's been trying to get your attention has been different circumstances, different people, and things. And it's getting louder and louder and louder. But there is some emotional, I don't even know how to explain it, but something's calling you. Okay? Something is calling you. And then, of course, there's those you Libras where everything can even be going fine, but all of a sudden you don't know why. It just was, you know, why? Because that thing wants to be acknowledged. There's a there's some type of a freedom, and there's, I don't want to say control for lack of a better word, but when you acknowledge something, some of these feelings, some of these traumas are like children. Children love attention. Now, some are more adamant about getting that attention than others. I'm going to take my son, for example. If we're sitting around here watching TV or something and he's not getting all the attention again, he'll make sure he's Mr. Leo, me, hey, look at me type shit, because he wants that attention. And then when he gets that attention, he'll chill out more, or he's happier. But these traumas are much in the same way, where you keep ignoring that trauma. It's going to keep getting louder and keep getting louder. I don't know why I went off on that, off of this, but that's what came out. So take it as it may, take it as you will or not. Okay. Now, hidden influences right now. I probably don't have to tell you this because a lot of you leaves are very intuitive. You just don't trust it as much. You second guess it, or you whatever. So um, you're dealing with a piece of shit. As far as you would be concerned, you would label him a piece of shit. Okay. This is a jack of hearts reversed. So I'm not saying that he necessarily is a piece of shit just empirically, but or a fuckboy. Okay, this is a fuckboy card. All right. As far as it relates to right here, right now. Now, the fuckboy antics, the fuckboyishness has not been yet disclosed. So I'm speaking to some of you leads because you have yet to find out. So you might even be watching this video and start being like, and you will find out. Okay, you will, because like I said, it's a hidden influence. Okay, but you may have started noticing some disturbances in the force. Why? Because when you fucking somebody, you got the etheric cord thing going on, and if they're fucking somebody too, now you got all these cords looking like a fiber optic. You ever see when they're working on the goddamn internet or the phone lines and they open up that box and all these cords and shit? Yeah, that's what's going on here. Ooh, I'm not even gonna touch this. Some of y'all gonna be mad at me, but hey, I'm just saying, you know. And at best, I can say for some, this is also relating to Mr. Fuckboy here, okay? Or it's some type of ripple butterfly effect dealing with Mr. Fuckboy here, or fuck girl, okay? Let's not let's be genderless, okay? This reading is androgynous. No, um, yeah. Some of you are dealing with a fuck girl. The fuck girl might think she's a fuck boy. I don't know, but the point is the facetiousness is there. It's bubbling under the surface. You know what I mean? Um, a couple years ago, I think something happened underneath the ground, and the explosion came and started blowing shit up on top of the ground. Okay, well, the explosion's happening under the ground for some of you Libras right now. You think shit is sweet, and it's not. Okay, and you're gonna find that out. Now, you're still resisting too. There's an aspect you're resisting an aspect of your. Oh wait, this is how I picked it up. All right. So this is the Ace of Spades. Okay. let's just move out right now. Some of you think you have a job. There's a few of you. I won't say some. There's just like a couple of you I see moving into my mind's eye that think you have a job. You were almost basically guaranteed that you do have it, but you're not. It's not going to go through. Some shit's going to happen. You're just whatever. Just one of them weird things. But for the most part, I want to deal with what the hidden influence of this is, and that is also you saying no to this type of initiatory phase that you are staring right at the face. Okay. And most people, where they get where they smack against the freshly windexed window or sliding glass door, boom, um it's fear that trips them up. That's basically the bottom line. And out of fear, they start saying no to man. I wonder if I should plug in because my battery's going. Let's see if we can wrap this up though before then, because we're already at 14. I got to get going anyway. So you're basically saying no, man. Your spirits, your guides, or whoever it is for you that's applicable are trying to usher you into somewhere else, but you're fucking holding on to something. You're holding on to something or some things. And also your old identity. And even though you got two of them, because there's two people living in you guys, everybody knows that, you know, y'all are both holding on to the old identity. You know how that shit goes. Who will I be if I was successful? I wouldn't even know who I'd be, man. Like, who would I be if I wasn't in some type of constant bullshit? Like, who would I be? That could be just as scary and more of a pain in the ass than the actual situations that you claim that you want to get away from, that you want to move from, that you want to evolve from. You want to evolve into somebody who doesn't have to deal with this shit anymore. This would just be a fucking footnote on my epic ass. All right, so now I say this often, but when they come up, they come up. So if you're new to this, you want to look into working with your ancestors. Your ancestors also live you. They are you. They live through you. All right. There is a lot of power there, a lot of wisdom too. They want to work with, they want to help you, but you have to help them. You have to create that bridge. Now, sometimes they will come through in other ways, but if you're also not up on how spirits do talk in real life, especially for those who aren't, uh, studied or don't really know too much about symbology, because they really do speak a lot in symbols. You have to be able to decode your reality, your own. This matrix that you live in will talk back. What you do in silence and in quiet, believe me, will talk. This shit will talk back. It will confirm. Okay. Another Libra is pregnant. Another Libra is pregnant. Another Libra is pregnant. Got shot. The club got shot. It was a Valentine's Day massacre, folks. And this is the last kind of like point of power here. You have been too focused on the mundane, the material, okay? You're chasing it as opposed to focusing more on what value you can give in exchange. And that will, I'm not saying to not be business minded. I'm not saying to, oh, by the way, he wants to say hello. You know what I mean? Check out the boy. Yeah. Uh, where was I? Yeah, the if you focus on what you can give instead of what are they gonna put in my hand, and I know it's kind of hard, and yeah, I'm not saying to not be business minded. Once again, it's okay to be business minded, but you got to kind of shift between, and you Libras are good at that because you guys are on that whole scale thing, so go from, hey, this is what I want to do, this is what I create for myself. At the same time, you hop over to the other polarity. What can I give a value? Because when you come at somebody from that point, like, what can I do for you? I want to help you. I'm not going to feel successful if I just get your money and you don't get what you need. And that is where the fuck I come from. And a lot of people that I know who have made great shifts, great leaps and bounds, that's where it comes from. It sounds very cliche, very new agey, very tree huggy, but it's true. Okay? It's true. My name's Shango Ray. I must conclude this message. If you're interested in applying, that doesn't mean I can help everybody. I'm one person, okay? I got a few slots, just a few slots left over, and then I got to shut it down again, okay? For shifting, changing this malleable matrix into what you want. So if this is some type of divine appointment where I can help you magically, ritual magic, however you want to say it, go to the website. All shit is in the description box. Let me see here. Let me just check in before my computer shut off. Ha ha. Enjoying the single life. Okay, J Lo, Tania, Griggs, Wilkins. Hello, welcome. I don't know if I've seen you here before. The name does not ring a bell. Why does it keep Living Muse Oracle Scopers? Aha. Okay. Um, Donna Battle, always a pleasure to see your gorgeous self here. Yes, we know, J Lo. You keep yourself clean. You keep yourself basically. You the none of this shit, and you in. Candy Hyman. What a last name. I got to salute you for that. Uh, Juana Cabrera. What's going on? Good to see you here too, Juana. That's a sexy name too. Angela. What's poppin'? Amanda Bryant. Greg Griffin, what's going on, sir? Good to see you, God. Can't keep a good God down. You know what I mean? Um, Let me see what else here. Miss Ronnie. Miss Ronnie. How are you doing? Got you blown at work, huh? I'm just really, yeah, okay. All right. So, about to get out of here. Peace and blessings to everybody. Once again, if you're interested in a hour-long personal block of time in which you can be the sole focus of this guy here, you can also find that in the description box too. Or if you want to indulge, first find out, maybe test me, see if I'm about my shit, you can get a psychic email reading and do that on the low. You know what I mean? Just to see. All right, just to test the waters. All right, so I ain't afraid. Go ahead. So I'm here for you. Let me know how I can help you. Peace and blessings. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. We are out of here.